Okay, so Officer Williams, a package was delivered and it has been stolen.
Okay, a package was delivered through what?
Amazon,
To
sir.
where? All right,
All
and
right.
to your home.
Yeah, so the packages here, I'm sure you can see all this. You are a police officer, and I've been calling your department like at least 5 times now for the same crime. So I'm pretty used to the routine protocol is I give you the ID numbers, I give you the time it was delivered, I send you the photo of the delivered package, which was on the porch, on and on and on. You ask me questions about security cameras, and I mean, I've done this. This is a serious issue, obviously. Packages are constantly being stolen off this porch.
Okay, do you live in a private home?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a camera that outlooks that area?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't know. I'm just a tenant who rents in a boarding house.
Have you spoken to your landlord in reference to this incident so that he or she
Yes.
may install a camera in reference
Yes,
to that?
he will not reply about it. I sent him uh, questions in writing about it. He just won't do any sort of anything about it. So I don't know what to tell you beyond that.
All right, and you've contacted Amazon. What have they said? Will they
I
refund you in
what I
reference to it?
do is I always report it to the police, and then I contact Amazon. So they're the next process or whatever.
When was the package supposed to be delivered?
So the package was delivered yesterday at 2:53 p.m. There's a photo of it, which I can send to your email address or your
Okay,
department's. There's a photo of it on the porch wrapped in plastic.
okay. And then, when did you go out to look for the item?
I went out to look for it this morning.
All right, so it was delivered 2:53 yesterday, and you went out this morning and could
Yeah,
not locate it.
this is the
Okay.
first time that I was not aware that the package had come so promptly. Usually, with all the other police reports, the package is stolen within hours because I'm down there right away.
All right. What is your first name spelled Hedi?
Heidi,
H.
sir.
What is your last name, man?
It's Gran for Nancy, G-E-R.
So Miss Heidi Granger.
Yep.
Do you have the other report numbers in reference to that, man?
Um, I didn't know you were going to ask me for that. It would be a lot easier if I could collect those and send you those in an email, or maybe you could find them. I mean, it's in your department, but I will do that for you. It's just going to be a little task that I need to prepare for.
All right. Well, it's not locating by your name, so hold on.
Well,
You said Heidigranger.
yes. Sorry, it's a lot of noise where I'm at. It's Heidi, like doll, I. Heidi. Last name Gran for Nancy, G-E-R. Heidi Granger. Maybe it's at the my email address. Would it possibly be under
No,
that?
Heidi Gale. No, I have Heidi Gale Granger. Is that correct?
That's my full legal name on my Washington D.C. identification card. Yeah, if that's what you're pulling up.
Okay.
And that's the address here where the incident is on my ID. It's where I live.
Uh, all right. Give me one moment, ma'am.
I have been emailing with an officer, which you could probably easily find. So I don't know what's going on in your department if you're not, keeping these small theft incidences very logged in your database or not. I don't know.
Well, I'm a citywide unit, so I have to actually go and look at the cases that you live in the third district, so I have to go look at the cases within the third district. So maybe not me specifically, but it your cases have been assigned a detective. I'm not sure if that detective have reached out to you, but I can provide you a phone number to the detective's office to follow up in reference to it.
I
So you
appreciate
can
all
follow
that.
up.
Thank you.
What?
And at this point, this is the fifth incident of stolen property, and this is now getting into the hundreds of dollars. So I would imagine it would be, I'm not a cop, but it should be something of interest. I mean, constantly. This person's calling constantly. I don't know how you operate at the DCPD.
I can also give you the number to the 3rd District so that you can speak to a supervisor in reference to your issues. Maybe officers can swing by and make sure they pay more attention to the area, man.
Okay, all right, that's great. Yeah, I'd appreciate all that. So, just as being a concerned victim of property crime, do you need? I'm not trying to do your job for you, sir. I'm just asking. Do you need the tracking ID numbers or any of that for this incident? Because all the other times, the other 4 or 5 times I've called, they asked for the tracking and the time it was delivered, and they want the pictures. Oh, you know what I'm saying. I know you know that.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So in this case, no, because it'll be bulked up into an entire case, so the detective can easily grab that information from you. So because this is operating over a telephone, I'll let you hold on to that, and the detective can require that information.
Okay, whatever you say. All right, I just was asking. Okay, so then what's expected of me, if I'm clear, sir, just bear with me and thank you. What you're expecting of me is to take down your information you're going to give me about the 3rd District and detectives and stuff like that, and I'm supposed to
Correct.
do something after that. Am I clear on that?
So we're going to generate a report in reference to it. Now, you said that you want to follow up to figure out what's going on with your other cases. I'm giving you the detective's number or detective's office so that you can inquire about that with the follow-up of that investigation. I'm not sure what's going on in the 3rd District. Once again, I'm in a citywide unit, so I'm not in that office. I don't know which detective has been assigned, and I'm not sure what their workload is right now. So I'm giving you that number so that you can speak to somebody specifically in reference to the questions that you want to know about those particular cases. I'm giving you a second number, which is the number to the 3rd District headquarters, so that you can speak to an official about the ongoing issues that you're having, so that you can have an officer swing by and start paying more attention to the area since there's an uptick.
Oh, you mean patrolling the street, S Street?
Correct.
I understand. All right, thank you so much. I'll take both numbers gladly.
All right, let me start taking information for the report first, and then we'll get that squared away. 1509 S is in Sam Street Northwest. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you said that is a private home.
It's a private residence that has been declared an illegal boarding house. There should be an inspector coming to see if the landlord has installed fire alarms. It's a totally separate issue, but it does pile, and I'm sure a detective would be interested in all of these details.
All right, 4786. And what is the package that was reportedly taken out?
So they're constantly stealing my cat food, but it's still property, and the theft is still a crime. It's cat food. Yes, sir. It's the same cat food as.
What brand? What brand?
It's okay. Bear with me, thank you. Okay, hold on. I'm getting to the app. Thank you for your patience. So this is the same. It's going to come up in the. I'm sorry, I'm navigating this app. It's the same. It'll be the same cat food as the last time they stole this cat food. It's B F variety pack cat food. But it's now summing total of hundreds of dollars. They're stealing whatever they can off my porch, clearly. They stole sandals.
For this particular incident, what is the value
Sure.
of that?
Right. Yes, sir. I'm familiar with these questions. Okay, so I need to track that. Just I had it here. Hold on, sir, please. Thank you. Okay. Order details, right? That's how you do it. Okay, the sum is $62.44.
And you said you went the following morning to check and see if the package was there.
Yes.
That was supposed to be on the front porch. What time was that?
That was just now. At the time now is 8. I went out there about 8 a.m. I didn't realize that they had literally come yesterday. This is a first time. Normally, I'm very attentive to the packages because clearly there's someone that steals them. So this was the first time Amazon kind of got past me. I was busy doing other things in my house. I had no idea this time, but still, whether or not I had an idea, the fact is it's still being stolen.
All right, let me start looking up actually, do I have that paper? I'm gonna start, I have your report numbers, just give me a minute on that. I'm gonna start looking up the phone numbers that I'm gonna give you.
There's been cat food, there's been sandals and summer tank tops. Whatever's on the porch, they're taking it.
Okay, let's see if, like I said, I'm gonna try to give you these numbers, and that will that'll at least have you speak to the police leadership, so that, like I said, they're aware of it and they can start addressing it with more police patrol. All right, let me give you the phone number to the 3rd District Station.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, sir.
The 3rd District Station is 202 673 6815.
All right.
So that'll be the 3rd District Station. What's going to happen is you give them a call. You'll most likely speak to an officer in reference to that. You'll probably tell them what's going on, and then you would most likely like to request to speak to a supervisor so that they can address the issues in reference to the stolen packages that is going on at your location in the neighborhood, so that once again they are made aware of it and that they can address that more accordingly.
All right.
Let me see if I can locate the detective's office. I'm gonna put you on hold for a moment because I don't have that right in front of me. I'm gonna have to step away to go get that. So just one moment, please.
Thank you.
Ms. Green, are you still there?
Yep.
All right, so I wasn't able to, I don't have that paper that's right in front of me with it, where I have that directory. So they can give you that number at the 3rd District Station. You're going to request for the 3rd District Detective's Office. But if I were you, well, actually, I can give that to you now. I'll give you the report number. They're going to request for the report number so that they can look it up on their end to see who the assigned detective is, and you can, kind of reach out to that detective. So your report number for the stolen packages, the first one is beginning is 2104
Okay.
0056.
Okay.
And that was done by Officer Lopez.
That's just that was the last one. That was the 4th. This is like, I mean, you can find them, right? This has been going on This is incident 5. I'm sure it's got to be 5. It's got to be more than 4. I mean, I could look. Do you want me to look? If you just bear with me.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you now. So, most likely because this is occurring at one location, one detective is assigned to this case. Most likely, and that's why I'm kind of.
He'll have them all. He'll have every.
You can speak to the officer all day, but it is not going to amount to anything. You need to speak to the investigator who's responsible for all the cases.
And he'll have them. He'll have them all from the very first one.
Correct.
Okay, because the first one was cat food. The first one was cat food, and then it became sandals and tank tops, and just it's got to be at least $300 now, which I think would be a felony, right? What does it take to get a felony theft?
Yeah, $1,000.
Well, we're aiming for that, man.
Well, so that's why, once again, that is the law is a little bit different. Just to just to let you know.
It can't be. Okay, I understand.
The law is not going to group it together.
I'm not an attorney, okay? I'm just a regular civilian, and every time I go out there, I'm calling the cops because it's been stolen, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that, but just so I don't know why Amazon has not told you about this, but maybe they could offer a little bit more suggestions as far as providing your deliveries to like their boxes, their Amazon boxes, to provide a little bit more security.
Let me. You know what? Thank you for that. That's a very good suggestion. Okay, thank you.
For a signature for drop off.
Okay.
So
if
they
you
do
just
offer those, and that's something that you maybe need to look into because the 3rd district, the district to where you are, these particular crimes are very popular. So
they are.
Let me give you. Yeah, you live in a very. I mean, as you know, you live in a very congested area, part of the city.
There's a lot of male prostitution and a lot of drugs. I did notice that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of high volume crimes that occur in that area. But once again, that's something you can speak to the detective about. They can give you a little bit more insight. Once again, I'm a citywide unit. I'm not in that particular neighborhood. They can give you a little bit more insight on that. And you can speak to a supervisor, and once again, they can kind of confirm what I'm saying. Let me give you the report numbers to today's incident.
Thank you.
The report number will be 21050.
Yeah. Yeah.
095.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'm not expecting. I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. I'm not expecting this to stop. I appreciate your suggestions for maybe another way for Amazon to deliver. I'm going to definitely ask them about that when I call them next. What I'm doing is just logging it in because at some point somebody's got to just at least put it into your stats, your crime theft stats or something, that you have massive theft that goes off with your drugs and everything else around here.
Correct. So you are doing the right thing by making a report of this so that officers is aware. But now we need to go a little bit further. So once again, you need to speak to those supervisors, those detectives, and reach out to Amazon to kind of create a more reassuring experience with.
No, I think that's what I think is common sense. Is just find another way to have the packages. And I didn't know that, so I do truly appreciate that. I'm going to actually focus on that when I call Amazon, because clearly they're not going to stop stealing my packages. I can see that now. This is the 5th or 6th time.
Yeah, I agree. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started on your report. Ms. Brent, do you have any further questions for me before I let you go?
I got my little notes I took. I have the detective's office, which I need to get that number from this 3rd district, which I wrote all that down. And these are the 2 crime reports. And basically the highlight here was to talk to Amazon about alternatives to leaving packages safely.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
Mm-hmm.